My name is FLAVIA and I'm from Baitani, Paslaten, Minawerot 1 region. I want to thank God for guiding me here and standing before you to deliver my speech with the title, The Key to Radical Love. First of all, Shalom! What does it mean to be radical? Have you known about radical? What does the word radical mean? Let's find out. If you listen to the average news program, it is not unusual to hear a news anchor use the term radical to describe someone who is outside the mainstream when it comes to their belief or behaviors. Usually, it is used to label someone as evil or dangerous based on their religious belief. In the case of the Christianity, it is often used when describing believers who are more conservative or fundamentalists. In an English Cambridge dictionary, radical means believing or expressing the belief that is far-reaching, that expressing or extreme social and political change. The use of the word radical today describes someone or something that is far-reaching or extreme from the fundamentals of what most people believe or do. Now, let's find out about love. What does love mean to you? Everyone has their own definition of love. Romeo and Juliet have their own definition of love. Dylan and Milea have their own definition of love. And what's yours? Ladies and gentlemen, it's always interesting to talk about love. Who are the people you love? I'm sure in your mind, it's gonna be your mom, dad, sibling, girlfriend, or your boyfriend. I can see in your reaction when I say Romeo, Juliet, Dylan, and Milea, your eyes start to look at me deeply. I hope you will pay attention to me until the end of this speech. So, what about the people who hurt you? Wait, are you kidding me? It means loving our enemies? No, thank you. How do we love the people who hurt us? How can we do this? In Matthew 5, on the verse 11 to 12, Jesus is talking about being persecuted, just like he was when he said in Matthew 5, on the verse 44, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. What is remarkable about these verses is that Jesus says that you are not only to endure the mistreatment of your enemy, but rejoice in it. Blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you. Rejoice and be glad. Where does the power of love like this come from? This is something that is quite difficult to do for anyone. Loving your enemy is not a natural thing for us. The fact that God has pointed this out to us as something we should do shows that the love of God is better than life. If I could do this humanly impossible thing, then it would be possible to love all my persecutors. If the miracle of joy in the midst of the injustice and pain could happen, then the miracle of love for the perpetrators could happen too. I believe Jesus gives us the key to the self-sacrificing love, what he described in Matthew 5 on the verse 44. Jesus gives the key to joy in these verses. He says, rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. The key to joy is in God's future grace, that is being satisfied in all that God promises to be for you. We have to back up our action by being kind, patient, gentle, and blessing our enemies with our words. As we navigate through the complexities of our modern world, it is essential to recognize the key to radical love. The youth of GMIM embody the spirit of radical love through their commitment to service and their dedication to the faith. In a world often filled with division and conflict, they stand as beacons of hope, showing us that love knows the boundaries. The passion for social justice, the embrace of diversity, and the unwavering belief in the power of love to overcome hate inspire us. They remind us that it's not enough to simply talk about love. We must live it each and every day. Ladies and gentlemen, the command to love our enemy is the command to find our hope and our soul deep satisfaction in God and His future grace. The key to radical love is faith in God's future grace. We must be persuaded in the midst of our agony that the love of God is better than life. Loving your enemy doesn't earn you the reward of heaven. Treasuring the reward of heaven empowers you to love your enemy. Thank you. God bless you. Shalom!